Ticketed, socially distanced and accompanied by heavy security, this year's pandemic-adjusted Graceland candlelight vigil may have been the most regimented Elvis-connected activity since Sergeant Presley was mustered out of the Army in 1960. On a typical August 15th, hundreds of mourners, tourists, fans, curiosity seekers, rubberneckers, Presleyphiles, Elvis Tribute Artists, known as Elvis impersonators, to the uninitiated and others gather outside the gates of Graceland, to observe or take part in a candlelight procession to the Elvis grave that lasts deep into the morning of August 16th, the date on which the Tupelo-born, Memphis-based King of Rock and Roll died at the age of 42 in 1977. Saturday's vigil, however, had been reshaped by Graceland officials for the socially distanced era of COVID-19. The funeral visitation-meets-block party vibe of the traditional vigil was replaced with something more orderly, more lonely and more intimate. To eliminate unhealthy crowding, only 720 people were allowed to take part in the event, which was confined to 3 hours, from 9 p.m. to midnight. Participants were required to reserve a free advance ticket, a fact that had made the event a sell-out by the middle of last week. Most of the attendees came from beyond the Tennessee-Mississippi-Arkansas region, Graceland officials said, but due to the virus the usual contingent of Elvis visitors from overseas were absent. "We're here for all the people who can't be here," said Mary Clark, 27, a member of the Austin, Texas-based Elvis Country Fan Club, which originated the vigil in 1978, before it was adopted by Graceland and made the emotional climax of the days of Presley commemoration and celebration known as Elvis Week. In addition, concrete barriers and traffic flow barricades blocked Elvis Presley Boulevard to foot as well as vehicle traffic on either side of Graceland, meaning only those with a vigil ticket, media credentials or some other type of pass could reach the mansion. Masks, of course, were mandatory. "It's very important that we held this event, and made sure that it would be a safe event, because this is what Elvis Week is all about," said Angie Marchese, Graceland's vice president for archives and exhibits, who an hour before the start of the vigil was helping members of the Elvis Country Fan Club put oil in the torches that would be lit with fire from the 4 urns of eternal flame that illuminate the Presley family graves in the meditation garden on the south side of the mansion. These torches, in turn, were used to light the candles of the Elvis fans who processed through the Graceland gates.